Hello again, friends. This is a first-time request from Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. I always try and get to the first-time requests as quickly as possible. However, this story is still owned, and I want to make this very clear. I do not own the rights to this story. I will make no money from this video, and it is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Furthermore, aside from the cover, I will not be using the wonderful artwork by Tim Raglin. If you want to see that, and believe me, it's worth seeing, you will need to buy the book. Although, I believe you should always buy the book anyway. Books are magic portals to knowledge and entertainment that allow you to enter the worlds of your dreams. Today's story is by Bob Hartman. He seems like a wonderful man and has many stories you might want to look at. It's published by Puffin Books, which is just such a fun name. Today I bring you The Wolf Who Cried Boy. Once upon a time, my favorite way to begin a story, there lived a family of wolves. They stole sheep, ran after deer, and snacked on muskrat and squirrel. Squirrel! Oh, sorry. Except for the little wolf, that is, who never stopped complaining about what his mother prepared each night for dinner. "Lamb burgers again," he whined. "I hate lamb burgers." Actually, I really like lamb. I do apologize to all the vegan and vegetarians, but Greek lamb kofta is a joy. Although, I do prefer well-made falafel. I think I'm getting off topic. And hungry. "Sloppy doughs," he howled. "We had sloppy doughs last night." "Chocolate mousse," he whispered. "Chocolate mousse makes me sick. And besides, it looks just like—" "That's enough," barked Father Wolf. But it never did any good, for all Little Wolf wanted to eat was boy. Why can't we have boy tonight? We never have boy anymore. This little wolf could get along very well with Jack's ogre. "Well, son," sighed Father Wolf, "there was a time when a clever wolf could snatch a shepherd boy off a hill or pluck a farm boy out of a field. Why, there was nothing better than a steaming hot plate of boy chops, or a big baked boytato, and some boysenberry pie. But boys are hard to come by these days, so stop your complaining and finish off that moose." "Yes, Father," Little Wolf muttered. Then he asked, "But suppose I did find a boy someday?" Father Wolf smiled. "You find a boy out there in the woods, and your mother and I will be happy to catch him and cook him for you. But I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you." The next day, as Little Wolf made his way home from school, he sniffed the air. "3-pig salad," he moaned. "I hate 3-pig salad." You know, I must say, Mother Wolf is very creative and punny with her meal names. Little Wolf remembered what his father had told him about catching a boy someday, so he decided to play a little trick and put off that awful dinner for a while. He ran home as fast as he could, howling all the way, "Boy! Boy! I've just seen a boy in the woods! If we hurry, we can catch him!" You know, like a liar. Father and Mother Wolf raced out of the cave. They ran through the woods to the top of the hill and all the way down to the creek. They peered into the trees and sniffed behind rocks and looked into every hollow log. But they could not find the boy. "We looked everywhere," panted Father Wolf. "Everywhere a boy might go, but we just couldn't find him. Better luck next time, son." Little Wolf tried to look disappointed, but it was all he could do to keep from laughing. Then the joke got even better when his mother announced, "Oh no, the 3-pig salad is ruined. The bricks are limp, the straw is damp, and the sticks have turned out all sticky." "Don't worry, dear," Father said. "We can make do with snack food tonight." And so they crunched on chipmunks and dip, and Little Wolf was happy. You know, Little Wolf is a brat. After his mother worked so hard on dinner, this is the thanks she gets? So happy, in fact, that he decided to try the same trick the very next day. "It's a boy!" he cried. "I saw him again! He's just at the edge of the woods!" So once again, Father and Mother went racing after the boy. Once again they came dragging home, their paws empty. And once again their dinner was ruined. "Just look at that Granny Smith pie," Mother Wolf sighed. "The apples are entirely too mushy." "Yep," agreed Father Wolf. "And Granny's gone all crusty and hard." That is a very disturbing visual. "Looks like snacks again tonight," Little Wolf shrugged. But the smile on his face made Father Wolf wonder. And then he heard his son a little later on the phone. Wolves have phones? "That's right," Little Wolf whispered. "I didn't have to eat dinner tonight either. I think I'll tell them there's a boy out there tomorrow, too." Father Wolf went straight to Mother Wolf, and they agreed that on the following night they would ignore his silly tricks. The next day, Little Wolf made his way home from school as usual. He could smell the awful odor of hot, steaming muskratouille. Muskratouille? Muskrat-tatatouille. Never mind. As it floated out of the cave and was just about to holler, "Boy!" when the most amazing thing happened. There, walking through the woods before him, were more boys than he had ever seen. So, 2? "Boy!" he cried. "Boy!" But no one came running from the cave. "Boy!" he howled. "Boys!" But still no one came. So he ran into the cave, shouting, "There are boys out there! Dozens of them! Big ones and little ones, and ones that climb on rocks. Fat ones and skinny ones, and even ones with chicken pox like hot dogs. Sorry. That's very nice, dear, but I already have our supper planned." Father Wolf hid his face behind a newspaper. And that's when one of the boys stuck his head in the cave. He was the mischievous type, a lot like Little Wolf, in fact, and he had crept away from his scout pack to have a closer look. "See!" Little Wolf shouted. "There's one of them now!" But even though the boy tiptoed right into the cave, Little Wolf couldn't get anyone to look. "There's a boy on the couch!" he howled. "That's enough now, son," said his mother. "You're not fooling us again," added his father from behind the paper. "We're on to your little tricks." "But I'm not lying this time, honest," Little Wolf pleaded. "There really is a boy right here in our cave." The boy glanced at his watch, then turned to leave. "Look, please look," Little Wolf begged. "He's getting away." But by the time Father Wolf finally stuck his head up above the paper, the boy was gone. "You waited too long," cried Little Wolf. "He was here a minute ago. All we have to do is run outside." "We will do no such thing," growled Father Wolf. "From now on, you will eat your dinner without complaining. And you will stop your fibbing once and for all," said his mother. "Do you understand?" "Okay," Little Wolf sighed. So, from then on, Little Wolf ate lamb burgers and 3-pig salad and even grew fond of Granny Smith pie. And he never, ever cried boy again. And that's why the boys, at least, lived happily ever after. And how the wolves missed the great boy migration of '05. Oh, it was a grand sight. Boys as far as the eye could see. They say the boys were moving out of ogre hunting fields and led by a kid named Jack. Honestly, I love that story. Thank you, Cynthia, for suggesting it. I do hope you will all go to your local bookstore and pick up a copy. The illustrations are wonderful and go so well with the story. This is the time where I ask you to like, share, and subscribe. Please don't forget the notification bell so you can know when I put out new stories. On Sunday. Mostly. I would like to thank Pixabay for the wonderful sounds and images provided by their contributors. They really are talented. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, Instagram, or Facebook, there are links below. Thank you all for making this the most amazing experience, and for helping me realize that Jack, the ogre, and his wife are all villains. You make me smile. And now, for a special thank you to my Patreon friends. So this thing is supposed to take me to amazing locations?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Hey, really?
Yep.
It's
not as complicated as you think.
It looks like a window blind. You already turned the camera on? Oh.
Yep.
Oh, they're gonna know it's a green screen. Hold on. Whew. Okay, red leather, yellow leather. I can do this. All right, 3, 2, 1. I would like to thank my dear Patreon supporters, Robinson, Ida, Darren, Teresa, Brick's Journey, Karen, William, Josh, Colleen, and Callum, and now also Celeste, my greatest fan, and Mom. See, Mom, I am doing something productive with my life. Celeste likes me. I cannot thank you enough for joining us. Thanks to your generous support, we can now go to amazing locations like where I am standing now. I thought this was supposed to take me to amazing locations. Why is it still just green? I think it's broken.
It's not broken. That's how it works, Artie.